Greetings fellow warriors, and welcome back to another Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord video. First up, sorry if I sound weird, I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, but it's getting better day by day. I hope you're doing fine though. Today, we are taking a look at some new and interesting mods that will enhance your gameplay in different ways, such as immersion or generally quality of life improvements. Some of them are, in my opinion, must-have mods, since they add stuff from Warband to Bannerlord, which I talked about in my last video. Every single one of them will be linked in the description down below, so sit back and enjoy. First up we've got the Education mod, which adds books and scrolls to Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. With this modification you'll be able to meet book vendors throughout Calradia and purchase books and scrolls on a variety of subjects, from engineering to medicine to leadership, trade and tactics. Ah yes, I can't wait to read upon classics such as The Lusty Sturgeon Maid or How I Bound Regaea. First up, you'll need to learn how to read. For that you'll have to go into a settlement and select the new option called Learn to Read. The scholars in the settlement will then decide if you have the mental capabilities to be taught to read, or if you're a stupid idiot. Obviously, since you're a warrior at heart and only know slashing, hacking and maybe the art of hot buttering, there's no space for reading. You'd need at least 4 intelligence to be able to learn to read. If you meet the requirements, you can start the learning process. A new text box will appear and every hour, 10 dinars will be deducted from you. It will take some time and you have to make sure that you have enough funds to cover the expenses. Upon successfully finishing the learning process, a pop-up window will appear, claiming that you've become literate. But where can you find books? For that you'd have to meet up with Essen the book vendor. You can ask any tavern keep for his whereabouts or just use the encyclopedia to get the location. He will sell a variety of books and scrolls that will improve various skills like leadership, charisma, medicine and much more. So you're wondering, why are scrolls cheaper than books? Scrolls will add a small amount of skill points to your desired skill, and it will take a pretty short time to read. Books on the other hand will add a huge amount of skill points to your preferred skill, and it will take a lot of time to read, but it's totally worth it. You'll be able to select books in the Manage Your Education menu. Now every time you wait, your character will start reading the book and the progress will be shown in the event box. Upon successfully finish reading, a new pop-up window will open up, telling you which skill has been increased with a nice little picture of the book. You can increase the speed in which you read a book by increasing your intelligence level. The smarter you are, the faster you learn. This mod is a must-have in my opinion. It's flawlessly integrated into the world of Bannerlord, and I absolutely love the amount of work the author put into this. Stuff is not just happening in the event box, but you will also receive pop-ups with some nice AI art after finishing a book. I really hope the author will keep this mod alive and I can't wait to see what he'll create in the future. Next up we've got the Deserter mod, which adds new Deserter bandit parties to Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. Just like in Warband, this mod adds new bandit roaming parties, consisting of troops that deserted from any party as well as escaped prisoners. They will band together into a pretty big and varied party, meaning they should be able to pose a threat to the player and the AI. This mod is highly customizable. In the MCM menu, you'll be able to in or decrease the max number of deserter parties that can roam the world, how big the party can be and what kind of troops it will contain. These troops can be any tier, so you'll encounter Vlandian crossbowmen with Imperial cataphracts and Crusade horse archers, all in one party. It makes sense to have deserters in Bannerlord. It's a war-torn land after all, and not everyone is willing to die for the cause of some ruler. Also, it adds a little spice to the early to mid game, when your warband consists of troops that are way too strong to kill looters, but are too weak to fight an army or minor clan. Up next we've got Random Bodies, which is a simple mod that randomizes the body sliders of your troops. In vanilla, every unit has the same type of body. There are no fat guys or strong ones. It's like everyone's following the same diet. With this mod, all units can be leaner or stronger, or even fatter. This applies to both men and women, giving unlimited variety to the bodies they can have. Next up we've got Succession Laws and Civil Wars. This mod introduces 2 core concepts. Currently implemented are laws, such as the male primogeniture, used by Vlandia and Sturgia, where the oldest son gets the throne. The primogeniture, where the oldest child gets the throne, used by the Southern Empire. The hereditary merit, where the most skilled in the ruling clan gets the throne, used by the Aserai and Khuzait. The Senate elective, which is basically vanilla, used by the Northern Empire. The military succession law, where the most powerful military clan seizes the throne, used by the Western Empire. And the tenestry elective. An election, anybody with familial or marriage ties to the ruling clan can be eligible to become the new ruling clan, used by Britannia. This makes elections in different kingdoms distinct from each other. In vanilla, all of the kingdoms use the same system to determine the new ruling clan. This mod also introduces a civil war mechanic. If the nobles aren't going for the when they take the throne, it's going to be war, and the player may decide if they want to join the civil war. With patch 1.10, Tailwords introduced the controversial Fog of War feature, where you have to meet notables to get critical information about them. In the Bannerlord story, you are someone who lived in Karadia all your life. You literally see yourself growing up when creating a character, but for some reason you have no idea who the notable warlords or even notables in villages you grew up in are. For the Fog of War feature to work, we absolutely need features that makes it easier to get critical information from lords or ladies, either with a spy system, a feast system, or any other system that lets you get this information without being involved in a wild goose chase all around Karadia. Until they added something akin to this, the mod Know Everyone is a must-have in my opinion. This mod automatically discovers everyone in the game, so you don't have to find them one by one anymore. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, it would help out tremendously, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. That would really make my day. Join my Discord server where you can talk with me and other like-minded people about all kinds of stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Become a warrior today, and bye. Another huge thank you to Pyrolyzed, Edkaina, Chains, Max, Clinkyman and all the other members for supporting the channel.